All right, so this video here should be quite interesting. I didn't plan on shooting it, but it's a good time to test out the vehicle's full self-drive system. Right now it's coming down quite hard. I'm running the Tesla full self-drive system. It's going to be V14.2.2.5. And you can see definitely for sure it is a complete downpour. There's no question about it. And so far, the vehicle is doing a really good job as far as handling it. I'm operating the vehicle right now in sloth. Warning just popped up on the screen saying again that the full self-drive supervised may be degraded due to the weather. So I definitely will be keeping an eye on it as far as monitoring the system to see how it handles it. I'm not sure if it's coming up on the camera very well, but even myself as a person that's sitting in the driver's seat, I can barely see the lanes on the road due to the heavy rain and also all the water that's currently on the windshield. I'm gonna go ahead and right now temporarily go ahead and keep it in the sloth profile. Once we get a little bit farther out, I may go ahead and change it to a different profile, such as standard. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera or not as far as the microphone, but as the car drives through the road on the side, you can hear the water splashing all over the car as it's starting to be completely covered with rain. Here's a really nice size curve that's going to go ahead and attempt. No issues there. Speed's going to go ahead and pick up a little bit here in just a second. We're going to enter in this 30 miles an hour zone. Garbage can in the middle of the road. Vehicle swerve to go around it. Really good job. One of the reasons I'm definitely have it on the sloth mode is because there's also a lot of potholes that I can't see. But if we start impeding traffic, I'll go ahead and kick it up to standard and just be more vigilant in regards to potholes. But even myself, I have right now even have a hard time trying to find them. Rain is definitely increasing in this downpour. And there's flooding on the side of the road. Definitely throwing up huge puddles as we drive through. Like one of the cars up ahead has their hazard lights on. I'm not sure if it's due to weather or exactly why they're leaving their hazard lights on. Some people do turn them on when weather's bad, just because they get nervous or whatnot. I just wanted to double check and make sure that our acceleration was in chill mode as well. So right now we're driving in a profile of sloth as far as the full self-drive, and our acceleration is on chill. I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up now from sloth to chill. Actually, as far as our full self-drive mode, we won't go quite standard yet. Look like the vehicle is still choosing to stay at 30 miles an hour. It may be again weather related. Normally it'll go ahead and pick up a little bit. Rain seems to be lightening up a little bit. There's no traffic behind us, so we're not slowing anyone else down as far as other drivers. I'm gonna go ahead and raise our driving profile up again, one more level. So now we're going from chill to now standard, and the downpour is back increasing. And since we switched it to standard, the vehicle increased the speed just a little bit. Now it's traveling at 32 versus the 30 miles an hour we previously traveling at. I went ahead and tapped the accelerator there. The vehicle was taking too long to take off. I didn't want to confuse the other car. So that was intervention as far as I went ahead and motivated the vehicle to take off from the stop sign. So all in all, again, the vehicle is doing a really good job as far as piloting itself through this downpour. You can see from the vehicle in front of us how heavy the rain is. Full self-drive system is choosing to go through it with no concern, but definitely slowing down for it. Now we're going to make a blind right turn. Vehicle's pulling forward to go ahead and peak. Right now we're on the main roads in Gary, referred to as Broadway. Again, one of the biggest complaints that I have in regards to my Tesla is probably the automatic windshield wipers. Even though the rain is slowing down, the windshield wipers are still going super crazy. They haven't yet caught on to they can slow down. So we'll go ahead and monitor them, see how long it takes them to adjust. seem like the windshield wipers, they either overreact or greatly underreact. There's not a lot of times a happy medium. Well, definitely a lot of water here. I'm gonna go ahead and take over, guys. Nothing to do with the car, but I saw that truck drop. I believe there is, yep, there is a big old hole there. I'm gonna go ahead and return the full self-drive on and let it go through this next flood area. I'm just watching the truck to ensure that there's no hidden potholes that we can tell. Vehicle's doing a good job as far as traveling slow through this. It's traveling at 10 miles an hour in the 20. So amazing job there, handling that completely flooded road. It looks like the flooding continues. I don't know if it's coming through on the cameras, but the waters is slushing all the way up the top, almost above the side view mirrors. And now the vehicle's choosing to pick back up now that we have got out of that deep water. So all in all, I'm really happy with the way it dealt with that. Here comes a broken traffic light up ahead. On the screen, it also shows the lights flashing red, so the vehicle does recognize that the light is broken. Again, another great job. Vehicle slowed down and then took his turn. Vehicle's vehicle steering wheel was turning as we went through that water there, so I'm not sure if we were slightly hydroplaning or why exactly it was turning. The tires are quite wide though on the Tesla Model 3 Performance, so I'd definitely be a little bit careful with them when it comes to deep pools of standing water. Vehicle slowed down there for a second, I believe because it was trash in the road. Again, I respect the decision that it made there. There'll be one thing I'll be curious to see when I go back and review the video when we're going through those deep pools of water. If on the screen it was showing where I believe the lane markers were at, if it was showing any indication on the screen where I think it should be at in regards to those lane markers on the road. But that's it. That's the video, guys. Again, all in all, super amazed with the vehicle, dealing with the flooded road conditions. Also amazing how it slowed down for that debris that was in the road. The only time I had to take over, or it didn't completely take over, we'll call it intervention, where I had to go ahead and give it a slight push on the pedal to motivate it to go through that one stop sign where we're stopping a little bit more delayed than what it should. But yep, another great experience with the Tesla full self-drive system.